funniest family mystery that turned serious fast. My cousins and I always joked about how our grandmother's famous chocolate chip cookies were so good, they could probably win a baking contest. It was just a silly family joke and we all laughed about how she must have some secret ingredient. But one day, my youngest cousin found an old recipe book at a garage sale, and she suggested we finally solve the mystery of Grandma's legendary cookies. We thought it was hilarious, so we agreed to do some detective work just for fun. None of us had any doubts because we were sure it would just be a fun family project. I'm the oldest of 4 cousins who grew up together. My youngest cousin had always been Grandma's favorite, and our family bakery had been successful for decades thanks to those famous cookies that brought customers from 3 towns over. We all decided to investigate while laughing the whole time. We spent hours comparing ingredients and techniques. Then we stumbled across something in that old recipe book that made my stomach drop. I found the exact same recipe, word for word, in a chapter titled Thompson Family Specialties from 1987. Our family name is Martinez. At first, I thought it had to be a coincidence. There was no way this could mean what I thought it meant. I quickly called my cousins over and showed them the page. My cousin said it had to be just a similar recipe and suggested we look for more evidence. So we did some digging online and found the Thompson Family Bakery website with photos of their original family recipe cookies that looked identical to ours. When we found a 1995 newspaper article about how the Thompson Bakery closed after their recipe was allegedly stolen by a former employee, everything clicked into place. Our family's success story had just become a crime story. We went to our uncle, hoping for answers. As soon as we told him what we'd found, his face went pale. He got really quiet and finally admitted the truth. Grandma worked at the Thompson Bakery years ago, he said, his voice barely above a whisper. And yes, she took their recipe when she left. The Thompsons treated her terribly, and she felt she deserved something for all her hard work. He begged us not to tell Grandma we knew because at 89 years old, the guilt and shame would destroy her. We agreed, but it didn't take long for the secret to become too heavy. Every family dinner at the bakery felt like sitting on a time bomb. Every time Grandma proudly talked about her recipe, I wanted to scream. My cousin was the first one to crack. One night during Sunday dinner, she stood up and left, saying she couldn't eat cookies built on theft anymore. Grandma looked so confused and hurt. What did she mean by that? We managed to calm my cousin down, and she promised to stay quiet, but the damage had already been done. Then something unexpected happened. My youngest cousin, Grandma's favorite, overheard us talking about the stolen recipe. She was devastated. The special bond she thought she had with Grandma, it was all built on a lie. After that, our family started to fall apart. My other cousins stopped working at the bakery completely. My cousins stopped coming to family dinners. We were all walking on eggshells, terrified of saying something that would give away what we knew. Uncle tried everything to keep us quiet. He offered us bigger shares of the bakery profits, promised us management positions, anything he could think of, but that only made us feel like we were becoming accomplices to the crime. Eventually, we'd had enough. We told Uncle he needed to tell Grandma we knew the truth. He got upset and promised he would handle it, but asked for more time to figure out how to break it to her gently. Weeks went by. Still nothing. The weight of knowing kept growing heavier. A few days later, during another tense family dinner at the bakery, Grandma asked if everything was okay between all of us cousins. She could feel that something wasn't right. My heart was pounding, but I forced a smile. We're just stressed about school, Grandma. Even as I said it, I knew it was just another lie added to the pile. Every time she proudly serves those cookies to customers or talks about carrying on the family tradition, I think about the Thompson family and everything they lost. I think about how our entire family legacy is built on someone else's stolen dream.